My go-to summer face if I'm going out with the girls and I want something really cute and really simple, really natural. Really, it's time to go outside. All right, y'all, so this is my, I guess, summer or my updated makeup routine, or my really quick, I need to get things done makeup routine. Oh, I did watch this. I'm like, what? I did watch this. So I'm starting with eyelash glue. I use that as eyebrow glue. I haven't found any other kind of glue that actually keeps my brows in place like this, so this is what I usually use. I let it dry a little bit and then I go in with my spoolie and I just press my brows in the direction that I want them. Ta-da! And that's pretty much it. And then we let it dry. The next thing that I do is prime and all of that good stuff. So I start with my Danessa Myricks. What is this? My Danessa Myricks glow. Oh, let me turn on my lights. Let me see if I'm gonna kill this nigga. He's dead. Thank you. All right, so I start with my Danessa Myricks glow serum. Y'all, excuse my voice. My brother got married this past weekend and it was a blast. Let me show y'all. My little brother, his name is Sean. He got married to his wonderful girlfriend. Her name is Morphe. And I absolutely love them together. I love them separately and I love them together. They are such wonderful people. I absolutely love my little brother. He is the best little brother ever. Big little brother ever. And I wouldn't trade him for anything for the world. We were the last two. And the closest, we were the last two born and the closest two born. And that was my road dog for a really long time. And that was just my road dog for a really long time. That's what I thought. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my powder serum, my water powder serum by Danessa Myricks as well. And I just use that in my sweat zones where I put it where I pretty much sweat the most. So my T-zone, like my, what is this? Underneath my eyes, my lip, and then my chin. These are the places that I pretty much get super oily and I sweat the most, so. And then we let that dry. Where is my fan? Somebody looking for me. So we're gonna let it dry. What helps me, so what is a good tip is make sure that you dry the products between every single step. Let them fully dry before you go to the next step. It may take you a little bit longer, so get a fan to speed up the process if you got somewhere to go. Okay. My lips probably look ashy and dry and all of the things. I hate that for me. So let's see. Here we can put some love back into. I ain't even got no lip gloss up here. Oh, maybe I do. And I don't even want to get into that lip gloss stuff because I have been getting contact dermatitis recently and it's been killing me. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. But anyways, the next step that I do are brows. So I start with a brush that I've used before and I just make sure to tap it into my brows just to get any oils out of them. Right. And then you're gonna get your eyebrow pencil. I got two different eyebrow pencils. I got them from the dollar store, so we're gonna see what one works best. This is deep brown and this is black, so let's see. So we're gonna go with the deep brown first, and I don't know, usually, no, that is not doing, what is that? Let's go in with the soft black and see how that goes. Whose brows is that gonna work for? Dollar Tree, come on now. And this is black. Ain't no nothing soft about this. Let's see. I'm gonna go in lightly. What is soft about this, y'all? I like it though, cause it matches for me, but ain't nothing soft about that. Black. Ain't nothing soft about this. So I'm just doing light strokes and filling in all the parts that are sparse at the ends. I really don't go in towards the front cause they're already filled in for me. So this is what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna clean it up with some concealer. For my concealer, I use Expresso LA Girl Pro Matte Concealer. This I've been using since I started doing makeup, and it has never failed me. I go with a shade that's a shade or two lighter than my skin tone. So Expresso works best for me. So I just go in and I trace out the shape of my brow, just cleaning up anything that needs to be cleaned up. And then I also take the concealer into my, what is that? Eyeshadow? My eyelids, cause I put it into my eyelids because it's kind of like, what is it? What am I trying to say? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I take it into my eyelids, and it's a little starter base for my eyeshadow if I were to do any eyeshadow. So if you get what I'm saying, whatever. But so I just take that and I blend it out into my eyelids. You see how it cleans it up and just makes it so pretty? And I just blend it into my eyelids. It's always so hard for me to get them to match. And then I always want them to match more because, especially when my hair is pulled back like this, y'all, I'm gonna keep working on my eyebrows. I'm gonna keep working on them. So we got that. I always start with my brows because I can never do, oh look, it comes with a little brush, y'all, please. How cute is that? I like that. The little brush. Come on, let's get into it. I think I need to go up here some more. Is that better? I don't know. Now I feel like I'm doing the wash. Now I feel like maybe that's better. I think that's better. Okay, we're gonna go with that. And I like this Dollar Tree. I like the little brush. So now the next thing that we're gonna do is get our contour. So for my contour, I'm using my CurveCase, right? And you're gonna get your contour. Your contour has to be one shade darker than your skin. Go in with the Rituation in my CurveCase. This is the deep dark CurveCase. I need to get another one. You can clearly see I done ran this out, but we're gonna dig right up in there and continue to use it. I use an angle brush and I just get up in there, try to get it on my brush, and then I tap it on the back of my hand just to make sure that I distributed it properly on the brush, because if I don't, it'd be looking crazy. So I tap here and I go around the base of my forehead. If you can't see my forehead, I leave my forehead alone. I really don't be doing anything to it, but all right, that wouldn't even be too much. Why am I rambling? Anyways, so here we go. And now I just blend this out until I don't see any harsh lines anymore. Tapping motion as well as the tapping upward motion towards the inner part of my face. I try not to go too far down because when I go too far down, I feel like it drags down my face a little bit, but so just going around. And then I also take it on the inner corners of my nose, shaping it out a little bit. Make sure I brush it into the top part of my brow, right? And then I just go back in and continue to blend it out. I take my time when I'm blending unless I don't have time, but I still try my best to take my time. Blend it out as best as you can, y'all. Just blend. That's the best thing I can tell you. Blend. All right, now that we're looking like this, I go in with my concealer again. So for my concealer, I'm going in right up under my eyes. And it's the same shade concealer that I use for my brows. I go right up under my eyes and then a little bit on my forehead and on my chin. And this is how we're looking. And I start by blending my chin out. And in a tapping motion, I try to just stay in the middle, keep the product where it's at. And then I go up here on the top of my lip. And then I do the outer corners just so that I can blend those out a little bit before it dries down in the middle. Because when it dries down, it's harder to blend, right? Because of course the product is dry. So here we are. So just blend, right? And then we're gonna go to our forehead and blend that out. And then I blend out what I had on my nose. And then I go back in with my contour, the brush that I use to contour. And I also go in where the two products meet and I use my contour to blend that out into towards the inner part of my forehead. So if you can see here, to make sure that I'm keeping my color or keeping it dark, if that makes sense, I don't know. But it helps diffuse the line. To me, this is where we are. Now I go back in with my concealer brush and I blend. We're looking good already, okay? Because we don't want any harsh lines. If you have to keep going back and forth, do it. It's your face. Do it. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit before I blend out the concealer underneath my eye. And before we do that anyway, we're gonna add some blush. So we're gonna go in with some blush. I've been liking this orange blush lately, so I put some from my CurveCase with the SPF. Put some on my brush and of course blend it out so it's not so harsh on my cheeks. And then I just go right in. I make sure I smile a little bit, right? So you're gonna just smile a little bit, girl. And you're just gonna go in and tap that into your little cheek. Yeah, sister. I tap some on my nose sometimes for the plait. So I like orange. Sometimes I go in with some pink also. Let's go in with a little bit of cowlick as well. A little sunset blush action. I don't wear makeup to work, so why does that even matter in this conversation? It don't. It really don't. Now we're gonna go back in and blend out our inner corners. So sometimes I use a smaller brush, sometimes I don't. In this case, we're gonna go ahead and use a smaller brush just so that we can control what we're doing. So now I'm going back in with my blush brush just to blend us out and in, as you can see. And yes, we're gonna go back in with our contour brush and blend ourselves into one another. I haven't put the makeup on yet, so that's why it's looking a little bit crazy. Cause I'm like, what is that? It's just my skin. Here we go. So I go over whatever I need to go over until I feel like it looks good to me. All right, so now that all of this is done, we're gonna go in with our foundation. For my foundation, I use NYX Radiant Blur. I use NYX Bear With Me foundation in the shade Expresso as well. And again, I just put the foundation on the palm of my hand and I use a fluffy brush and I just go in and blend everything out. And that is our first layer of defense. Let me get some spray and we gonna continue. All right, so we got our setting spray. Whew. All right, so now we're gonna go in with our powders, but first let's let our setting spray dry. Oh, the setting spray I use is the Seal It. When I tell you this shit, when I tell you it doesn't move. Like, you will sweat, but you can just pat your face and you're fine. I promise you. I used it on my brother's wedding, and when I tell you, I was a sweaty mess. And I'll insert a picture of how sweaty my outfit was and y'all will see my face. T. This is the makeup routine I did doing my makeup for the wedding, so yeah. So now we're gonna go in with our powders. So for my face powder, I absolutely love this Morphe Translucent Rich Powder. It's not even that I haven't found another powder that works good, because I tried the Olive palette and I used to use that all of the time, but I don't use it anymore. So let's start. So I just start with my under eye and I really press the product into my skin. So I'm really pressing it in here. And then once that is good and done, I go in with my True Complexion Contour Palette. I absolutely love this freaking contour palette. It is absolutely amazing. And look, I done cracked it. I need to go to Walmart and get another one because I'm really playing games on how I disrespect it and treat this thing. I really need to stop playing with they top like this. How could I do this? This is insane. It's okay. I'm gonna go get another one soon. It's cool. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Oh, let me turn this thing off. Now we're gonna go in with our, what did I say? Here we go. Powder. So again, press, back of the palm press. And we're gonna go in like that. And then last but not leastly, the blush. And for my blush, I actually use Juvia's Place Deep Dark Bronzer. And this shade right here is the perfect blush for me, even though it's supposed to be a bronzer. I feel like it just fits so much better as blush. I think it is so cute. It's the perfect color to me. If you don't like it, keep it decent. No. If you don't like it, I don't give a damn. Actually, no, I don't. But isn't that the cutest color, y'all? Please, there's no way. That's wrong. Deep dark. Come on with it. We lying to. And then lastly, I go back in with a little bit more of my Morphe Translucent Rich and just dust any harsh lines that I see. Dusting it, you feel me? Dusting it. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the girl does. Oh, I do go in with a fluffy brush that's clean and I just blend everything in. At least I try. And then it just works for me. You feel me? Buffs it in. Then I go in with some more spray. I don't even need to be doing this right now because you're coming off in a few minutos. Anywho, it's okay. Now, for the liner, for the lip, this isn't as dark as I usually like my liner, but I can't find my Expresso Martini. I let this girl use it at the wedding and now I can't find it. Which is insane because now I hope homegirl got it on her website. I feel like this brown is just my lip color brown, so it don't really do nothing for me. Still eat though. I gotta put some oh, that's some, y'all. Actually, that's some. I wonder if I could use, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna use this liner to line everything. We're gonna underline a line. There's so many beaches, it's so hard to pick one. If I got who I want, ooh, I do it. Whoa. Oh no. Oh baby. Alright, the lashes, we're gonna try these silk lashes. Hopefully they look good on us. Don't piss me off. I need to look at myself close up because I'm looking to look good from far away, but then you look close up and be like, bitch. Oh, actually they're good. They're close up, close up. Oh, no. They look good. We're gonna use our Amuse. We actually got this off the TikTok shop. It is on my TikTok shop if y'all wanna go grab you one. It is cute. Such a cute color. And it's like a stain. It dries. Very cute. Just let it sit. Like we're gonna let it cook. It has been a minute since I put on some damn lashes, y'all. Please. Help me, please. Let's see. I ain't never really good at putting on these things. And then look at them. They long and strong. It's too many bitches. Il sera du... Qu'est-ce que c'est? Pick one. Motif. Qu'est-ce que c'est? I want... Qu'est-ce que c'est? The thick one. We are going to actually cut the cone. I think I'm a little scared because I want to keep the long part. So we're gonna cut the cone. You way! Oh, I feel like I cut too much. No, I was finna say. So I usually go in with the glue on my lash line. Find that it's easier to place it that way as well as putting the glue on the lash band itself. It's double the trouble, you feel me? We gonna let that thing dry clear. It's a hot to big wood. But if I have to, I want the rich one. Yeah, I want the rich one. Doesn't everyone want the rich one? Doesn't everyone want a rich one? I hate that. I absolutely hate that. What the fuck? Okay, that looks much better. It's about to make my eyes water. Oh, let's see if we got some other lashes. We'll be back. All right, you guys. So this is the final look, and let me tell you, I iced my thing out. I iced it out. The makeup, the hair, everything. Very much tea. Do you hear me? Very much tea. So the lashes, I ended up using both of these packs here. This for the beginning and then this for a fuller end for a very cute cat eye look. I feel like it's giving very much cat eye and I love that for me. So for the ends, I did the 14s and the 16s and then I did 10. What did I do? I did 10, 12. I did 10, 12 and 1 14 and I did a 14 and 2 16s to give this nice little cat eye that eats down so bad to me. But this you be tingling and dingling my lips. How cute. Anyways, this is the very quick beat, summer beat, full face beat that it's like this is my go-to summer face if I'm going out with the girls and I want something really cute and really simple, really natural. Really, it's time to go outside, party a little bit. and I want to make sure that when I sweat, the makeup stays. That's the routine right there. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you want, and stick around for the next video. Bye, y'all. See y'all in the next video.